Okay, good morning, YouTube. So what I'm doing is I'm going to try the Mr. Clean eraser pads in my pool. As you can see, my pool is cloudy, very cloudy. So what I'm going to do is try the Mr. Clean right into my filter. Well, actually pump. So I'm going to put, instead of one, I'm going to go ahead and put four in there. A lot of people are just putting one, but I know that the original filter, well, yeah, filter that comes with this pool, it's like a, it's like a, it's made out of fabric or whatever. So I'm gonna try four of them. So I'm pretty sure four will probably work. See if that makes a difference. My regular sand filter, for some reason, it's not clearing up this pool. It's like pretty cloudy. It's been going on for a couple of days now, and I'm gonna go ahead and try four. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and backwash my pool first, to make sure everything's up to par. All right, so I'm gonna put my pool on backwash on the filter. So basically, I'm gonna be running my filter and plus the Mr. Clean pads. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on backwash just to make sure all the extra impurities are out of here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on backwash. Go ahead and turn my pool on to backwash all the stuff out of there. So if you see, the little glass is turning white, so it's taking out all the stuff out of the sand. And by the way, my filter, my pump, basically all the chlorine ran out of there. So when I put the Mr. Clean pads in there, it should be just Mr. Clean pads, and should show if it works or not. So I'm just backwashing this just to make sure this glass right here turns clear. Once that turns clear, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on rinse, and then I'm gonna put my Mr. Clean pads, eraser pads, inside of my pump. See if that works or not. So I'm just waiting for my CNI turns clear, so that way my sand is clear. So when I put my pads in, it gives the pads a fighting chance at least. So instead of one pad, like everybody uses, I'm gonna use four. Let's see if that works, because the original filter is definitely, it's made out of like material. So my CNI is turning clear now. As you can see, it's kind of clear. Yep. Let's go ahead and it's clear. So that means my sand is clear. So I'm going to have to turn this off. I'm going to have to put my filter on rinse now. So I'm going to rinse that sand out just to give my Mr. Clean pads a fighting chance. So I'm going to turn this on. So now I'm rinsing my sand off. Make sure that CNI turns clear again. Make sure that sand is nice and rinsed off. It looks like it's turning clear. So I'm just going to give that a few more seconds. Yep. So the CNI is now clear, so I'm just going to give it a few more seconds. Then I'm going to go ahead and put my Mr. Clean pads on inside my pump. So that looks like that's looking like it's pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my pads in. Give me a second, I'll be right back. All right, now I had to get my, I can only use one hand, so I had to cut you off for a second there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my pads in. So I'm gonna use 1, 2, 3, 4. As you can see in my hand, kind of like smash them in. So guys, I'm just using 4 pads. So this is just an experiment here. I got a party coming up and I have a cloudy swimming pool, so I just can't be using that. So go ahead and I gotta hold you on for another second. I can use 2 hands on this one when I put this top on. I'll be right back. All right, so I got the top put back on. So I'm gonna go ahead and unclog my swimming pool. All right, take the plugs out. Got one plug here. Another plug over here. Like that right there. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this back in so my pool can filter. One hand at a time. Wish I had 3 hands, then I'd be able to do this correctly. Well, film it correctly. Alright. Make sure that's not gonna pop back out. Make sure my pool is on filter. And mind you, my pads are inside of here. Right inside my pump. Pool's on filter. Gonna turn my pool on. Up. Major mistake. Make sure this is on. I had that off for a second there. Alright, yes, there we go. So that's open now. Now I can turn it on. Alright, so now my pool is filtering. I'm gonna come back and let y'all know what happens. It says 24 hours. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning. And my pool, as you guys can see, is very, very cloudy. So my pool basically turned green because the filter itself, my original filter, actually went south on me. So I had to buy a new filter from Amazon. That's another story anyway. But this one was like $198. This is 2023. And a sand filter for $198 for 19 inches on Amazon. So that's pretty daggone good. So yeah, that's another story anyway. But anyway, my pool is cloudy. We're gonna see if that moves Mr. Clean eraser pads work. And I'll come back in 24 hours and let you guys know what happened. See you in 24 hours.